Bom dia a todos, bom dia a todas.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to our brothers from Brazil. I want to start by saluting the authorities that are here, the authorities of Togo, who are hosting us here as part of this important Pan-African Congress, which is a historical landmark of our history, the history of Africa on the continent and of the diaspora. I want to acknowledge the leadership of the organizers, and I want to acknowledge this space that brings us together. Here we are Africa, but we have been split by history, but joined together by our fight. I'm here to represent the civil society made up of black movement of black women from various people groups. And as a vice president of the National Council for Promoting Racial Equality, vice president of the syndicate, of the Black Syndicate for Equality, I'm talking about the second highest black population, people that is loaded with memory, that teaches us every day to cultivate and to respect our culture. Here is a place of dialogue. It's a place of debate. People that have witnessed black social movements. We have presented every form of intolerance that have been recorded in history, the acknowledgement of slavery as a crime against humanity, and the claim for reparations, racial movements, and we go over to establishing institutions that will fight in that regard. In 2024, Brazil held a gathering of African diaspora held in Bahia under the topic Pan-Africanism, the memory, the reconstruction, and the reparation and the restitution, in order to draft the recommendation charter, a document that we recommend that you all read, the establishment of a multilateral institution, a permanent agency in Brazil, where we have a conglomerate of African diaspora in order to promote the African diaspora at world level, reform of African dialogue that promote justice and build knowledge, acknowledgement, and the African economy. The digital growth that complies with our ancestral values. The acknowledgement of the contribution is a major component of women's fight to defend these causes, and this includes another claim, that is the claim that of this reparation, and these reparation cannot just be paid symbolically. It must be done with funds that will finance this program. We out at the end of this conference, we have to come out with concrete goals, and our response must have a global impact. Slavery is internationally known, and the reparation must also be known internationally. Pan-Africanism is a strategic program. The future must be guided in the direction of Pan-Africanism, and that's been done between African countries and the diaspora coming together to demand reparation. Pan-Africanism, a revolutionary Pan-Africanism, where we build our world. We, the descendants of this major crime against humanity, the African diaspora and Africa. We follow our ancestors who fought for liberty. Let this Congress, this Pan-African Congress, be the mark, a political mark of all these roots of Pan-Africanism that is being experienced by African, and we are coming up with a strategic plan for the reconstruction and restitution.